the meadows, bees like the flowering trees, bees like collecting pollen on a sunny day, buzzing bumblebees. Hello, I'm Rebecca Barrett and I work for the North Pennines Area of Outstanding Natural Beauty Partnership. Our Nectarworks project focuses on wildflower habitats, nectar gardens and the bumblebees that depend on both.
Bees like the flowers, bees like the flowering trees.
Bumblebees need a constant supply of pollen and nectar throughout the spring and summer for their colonies to survive. Bumblebees and other pollinators will happily feed in wildflower areas in the farmed environment, but also in our own gardens and allotments. Their ability to fly between these areas demonstrates how our own lives are intimately linked with the environment around us.
What do bumblebees eat? Nectar and?
Pollen.
Nectar and pollen, fantastic. And where do they get the nectar? They get it from the flowers, don't they? So what we're going to do first is we're going to build up a food chain. So, from the flower to the bumblebee. And then I'm not going to cut the string yet because what eats a bumblebee? Maddie, tell a badger. Badgers love bumblebee nests and they will dig them up. Nathan, you're a moth. What eats a moth?
A bat.
A bat.
Yes.
Is there anything else that eats the bumblebee?
Yes. Yeah. A blue tip. Spider.
What eats a mouse?
I do.
No, you don't. Keep hold of it. To Robin.
Oh, yeah. Get another bit.
To...
Blue tip.
Hang on, where have we got here? Blue tit, hold that. So can you see that everything in that habitat is connected? Bumblebee tug really hard. And if you feel a tug, drop the string. So the owl, the fox, the bat, the kestrel, they would all be affected as well if the bumblebee died out.
Buzzing bumblebee, 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 buzz.
Wildflowers and bumblebees fit really well with the science curriculum in primary schools. Bumblebees, because they're big, buzzy, furry, colourful and have some really quirky characteristics, such as smelly feet, really capture the children's imaginations and lend themselves to activities across the curriculum, including literacy and numeracy. The activities that we've done throughout the year are designed to be enjoyable and memorable in the hope that the children will take their bumblebee knowledge home and enthuse their families. That's brilliant. You had a bumblebee project and you got bumblebees nesting in the school. Oh, another one? A huge one. Wow. She's gone. They get a little bit stressed. But let's have a look. Now, can you remember how we tell which bee it is?
By the tail.
By the colour of the tail. Okay, so
It's
what colour?
white.
It's white. So it's a white-tailed bee. How many stripes has she got?
What? 2. I hold it. It's Buzzy. Let it free.
There she goes. She's coming back. Right, just stay still.
We do a lot of topic work and our science this last year has been part of the topic work. We've had a topic on plants and growing things. So it's come just at the whole programme has come at a very good time for our topic work. We've been able to look at a specific aspect of plants and growth, which the project has supported. Yes.
The plants that we're going to put in today are all plants, they're all herbs, so they're all ones that we can use in cooking, we can eat them. They all produce lots of lovely, lovely nectar and pollen that the bumblebees absolutely love to eat. I want you to dig the hole exactly where the plant is. So where the plant is, you will have to take the plant out, dig your hole so it's big enough to fit the whole plant in. You then loosen the plant off, carefully turn it upside down, give it a bit of a pat, should come up nice and easily. Plant it without its pot in the soil, okay? And then fill in the hole with, push it down, pat it down, firm it in, put the soil around it, firm it in a bit more, and we'll give them all a good water later on. And you're going to have to remember to water them a little bit.
Yes, all during the week.
All during the week.
Yeah.
End of the week there's going to be heat wave.
Oh, is there?
That's enough.
They've thoroughly enjoyed the cookery that we've done. They've enjoyed the planting. They've enjoyed looking at the sort of plants that bees go to, and also the importance of bees. I think that's made quite an impact on them. You know, how desperate we'd be without bees.
So what we have to do is we have to look at these bits of food that are on the table, and we have to decide whether they've been made with the help of bumblebees or without the help of bumblebees.
Emily, will you start? What do you think? Okay, the apple. Oh, no, is that with or without? That's with. All right.
Cocoa.
Okay, what about this?
Cheese.
Okay, yeah, you think so? Okay, what do you think? Where are you going to put that one?
Sausage.
Are beans pollinated by bumblebees?
Yes. Like
Oh, you're going for the difficult one.
cheese and onion.
Why?
No.
What are crisps made from?
Yes. Potatoes. Onion. They got onion in.
What do cows eat? Grass. If they live in the North Pennines, they're going to be eating grass or hay from those lovely hay meadows that are absolutely jam-packed full of flowers, made with the help of the bumblebees. So North Pennines cows, they will go with the help of bumblebees. So, no bumblebees. You will be eating eggs, some meats, lots of cereals, so you'll be able to have your breakfast cereals. And you'd be able to have pasta, but you wouldn't be able to have tomato sauce on it. Be a bit boring, wouldn't it? Out of those activities, which do you think the children have enjoyed the most?
I think the drama activity, where they were pretending to be seeds and they were looking at what a seed needed to mature and grow into a flower. They enjoyed the whole role play. They love drama, they love acting things out, and I think that has made a real impact on them. And I think they could repeat that back to you if you ask them.
What are the four things that seeds need before they can grow?
Sun.
One. Sun.
Okay.
Harris.
Water.
Rose.
Seeds.
Where do they get their food from? They make it from the sun, but they also get it from the... Think of something that's... Where do they get... They put their roots into the...
Ground.
And the ground is made out of... What else do they need before they can start to grow? We've got soil, water, sunshine, and go on, Maddie. Air. Well done. Before they can set seed, what else do they need? Ryan. Bees.
I'd be honoured.
Once upon a time, there were 6 little seeds. They were lying on a dry rock in a dark and airless place. One day, the ground began to shake, and soil fell from the cliff above and covered the seeds above and below. They felt warm and safe. Just then, there was a puff of wind. It blew across the soil, and the seeds took a deep breath in. The rain fell steadily and gently. Water trickled through the soil, and the seeds took a long drink. The clouds parted, and the sun shone brightly. One by one, the seeds grew a little root, then a shoot that pushed up through the soil. The shoot grew taller, and the leaves unfurled. Flowers burst from the buds, and raised their faces to the sun. A bee buzzed happily. She flew from flower to flower, drinking the nectar and collecting pollen for the babies back in the nest. As she buzzed around, she moved pollen from plant to plant. As each plant was pollinated, the flower died back and seeds were formed. The plants were happy. They knew that the seeds that weren't eaten would become new plants and flowers the following year.
I think they will keep coming back to tomato sauce and strawberry ice cream, and I have visions of them going around the supermarket with their parents saying, "Oh, bees are important for that." And I think, yes, it has had an impact on them.
Bees like the flowers, bees like the blooming trees, bees like the meadows, bees like the flowering bees, bees like collecting pollen on a sunny day. Buzzing bumblebee, bumblebee, bumblebee buzz. Buzzing bumblebee, bumblebee, bumblebee buzz. Bees like the flowers, bees like the blooming trees, bees like the flowers, bees like the flowering trees, bees like the meadows, bees like the flowering bees, bees like collecting pollen on a sunny day. Buzzing bumblebee, bumblebee, bumblebee buzz.
We can all help bumblebees by planting nectar-rich plants in our gardens, allotments, window boxes and community spaces. Every plant and nectar garden will help to build and reinforce the nectar source network across our landscape.